Hey, what's going on, Toon Fam? Toon Rami here. Today we're going to be talking about the upcoming LR EZA for GT, Goku, Pan, and Trunks, the GT Trio. If you did not summon on the Dokkan Festival Pan banner, this is a great substitute for that unit. Obviously not exactly the same, but still a very nice substitute nonetheless. And if you don't have this unit at all, well, good news, you're still going to be able to earn at least 30 Dragon Stones on this event, 33 to be exact. So this event is going to be dropping soon. Let's just go through the event preview. Let's talk about what the unit does post EZA, and we're going to go over some link buddies and some of the sample teams that you can put together for this upcoming stage. So let's start by just taking a look at the unit. This unit is a Dragon Ball Seekers lead, key +4, 177%. By the way, if you're wondering why the screen is not center, it's because I'm going to be bringing my game up on screen in a second. So this unit is a Dragon Ball Seekers lead, key +4, 177%. The Tech Pan Dokkan Fest is a key +3, 170% lead for Dragon Ball Seekers outside of GT Heroes. If you include GT Heroes, you go to the full 200%. But this is a nice consolation, I guess. So this is a nice lead. Plus, the Dragon Ball Seekers category, not that bad. There are some nice little subgroups in here. We've got like the Extreme Namek Saga, or just like the villain side. You've got the Dragon Ball Saga side, like the good guys, and you've also got the GT side. So there's like 3 little main subgroups, which actually are pretty decent amongst themselves, like when you link them up together. So there is some nice team building potential in there. So nice category lead. Key +4, 120 for Super Int. Raises attack by 33%, and raises attack and defense by 33% for 1 turn. Causes Colossal and Seals. This is a great ability for things like Super Battle Road, preliminary rounds on things like Red Zone, but not necessarily like the latter stages. And then for the 18 key, raises defense by 33% for 3 turns, so we get that residual defense buff. Causes Mega Colossal and lowers attack and defense. So again, the secondary effect of the super attack is going to be more useful on things like Super Battle Road, round 1 of Red Zone, but otherwise, mainly it's the stat increases that we care about. This unit will be serviceable on any 200% team or even a 177% team. So this guy's going to be doing pretty well. Also, when you combine lowering of attack and sealing on something like Super Battle Road, while also raising defense multiple times, this unit is going to be very, very reliable defensively. Speaking of, defense +77%, attack and defense +77 when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack +77 when it is an ultra super attack, key +1, plus an additional attack +7 per Dragon Ball Seekers or GT Heroes category allies on the team. This is especially good because the key +1 and the attack +7 multiply that by 7. So then you would be getting an extra key +7 boost, which means you will be able to execute the ultra super attack relatively easily. Meaning if you've got a high additional count, you could potentially launch the 18 key and then another 12 key, raising your defense multiple times, lowering attack, sealing, getting all of those stat boosting in there. And then also this, plus an additional key +3 and a high chance to perform a critical hit when all allies attacking in the same turn are Dragon Ball Seekers or GT Heroes characters. This is going to be a pretty easy condition to satisfy, and if you do, you will get even more key, making that 18 key even easier, and it takes care of your critical hit for you. This high chance basically means you've got a 25 critical in your hit a potential build. So in terms of recommended builds, I would say go for full additional and then go for balanced dodge. That way, you have a chance to be safe in slot 1 with some dodge, because with a defense +77%, that's not the greatest, but if you combine that with a residual defense boost of an 18 key on the previous turn, you should be okay. Plus with some dodge in there, that should keep you safe. Plus keep in mind, since this is an int unit, you are going to have a base 5 dodge anyway. Might as well lean into it more. Just completely eliminate the thought of the critical hit if you are going to be running this unit on a team always with Dragon Ball Seekers or GT Heroes, which in my opinion, that's how it should be. In terms of Link, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Solid Support, GT, Prepare for Battle, Shattering Limit, Legendary Power, this unit does suffer the Joined Forces Curse, so which means the categories are limited. Dragon Ball Seekers, GT Heroes, Bond of Friendship, these are the main ones that we care about for the Tech Pan. Joined Forces, Space Traveling Warriors, and Bond of Parent and Child. So that is what the unit does. Recommended build, again, max additional, balanced critical, or balanced dodge. Let me know in the comments what you think the best build should be for this unit in the potential. Now let's take a look at link buddies. Shout out to DokkanAPI.com. When looking at this site, you simply just got to type in like Goku GT. You don't have to type in this whole thing. In fact, let me just show you. Goku GT. Just type in Goku GT. It'll show all the different Goku GTs. Click on the one that you want. We want the LR. So we're clicking on that. And then if you want to see what the max links look like, that's what they do. And unfiltered, these are the search results for the best link buddies in the game for this unit right now on global. We don't have the JP units. The Dokkan API is only available for global players. So anything that is not available on global right now will not be in here. The best link buddies, kind of random, but this is again a side effect of the Joined Forces curse. We got Bardock, the Descendants, and we've got the Hybrids. So the Descendants obviously makes sense because, you know, GT heroes. So we are within the confines of GT, so there will be some nice synergy here. But then if we were to filter this further, Dragon Ball Seekers, GT heroes, and Bond of Friendship, these are basically the 3 categories that we really care about because of the Tech Dokkan Festival Pan. We narrow our search results even more, thereby having the Descendants at the top. And then we got B Pan in the 4 common links. Some other nice units in here. We got the 2 supports over there. We've got the free-to-play Super Saiyan GT Goku, the AGL Super Saiyan 2 one, who is a nice stacking unit. So there are some nice units in here, plus the Super Saiyan 4 LRs, where with 3 links, you got the Revival Birdku in here. Tech Dokkan Festival Pan, where is she? So we are getting 3 links in common, which is still good. So you are getting some nice synergy here. Key +4, 15% attack defense, and all that. Where is Pan? Tech Dokkan Festival Pan. Oh my gosh, he's all the way down here. Okay, so Tech Dokkan Festival Pan doesn't really vibe too well with this unit. So yeah, again, all the more reason. If you didn't summon for Pan, this is a nice substitute because most of the units that you want to be running with Pan anyway are on the Dragon Ball Seekers category. So yeah, that's what you got for the links. Now let's talk about the event itself. Since this is an LR EZA, standard event progression, 10 stages, triple the difficulty, triple the stone count as a reward, 3 stones given per stage. An extra 3 will be given for clearing stage 7 once, which means 33 dragon stones will be yours if you complete all of this. Since this unit is INT, the natural type advantage is going to be physical. There is no other restriction here. The only thing is, though, you want to be bringing legendary power as the link and Bond of Friendship as the category. Bond of Friendship will reduce the damage incoming from the attacks from the GT trio. If you want to be accelerating the event, doing it faster and doing more damage, legendary power is the link that you want to be catalyzing, and that is exclusively available to LR units. So naturally, the best thing to do is to bring a full team of physical Bond of Friendship LRs. That's not exactly possible, but we're going to go over a couple of sample teams right now to give you guys an idea of how to build some of these teams. Now, what we're doing here is we're on an EZA stage that we have the same name restriction implemented already. So what I did was I went ahead and just filtered out Bond of Friendship, and I'm going to be just showing you the LRs. We've got a lot of LRs for Bond of Friendship. Now, depending on how many you have, either via, you know, being a whale or just being an experienced player, trying to just put together a team that are all just LRs would probably be the best option if you're trying to just go for like pure offense. But that's probably not going to be the most logical for some of you, depending on the team restrictions, your typings, and all that stuff. So we're going to go over just a couple of teams that you can run other than just throwing a bunch of LRs onto the team. Obviously, if you've got the Pan, the Dokkan Festival Tech Pan, that will make things a lot easier. You have a 200% team right away by just going Bond of Friendship and GT Heroes. Have them on together with a full match, throw on all the LRs, and then pretty much throw on just some physical units afterwards, and this is going to get you through it, no problem. So that will take care of you. But if you don't have Pan, which most of you probably don't, there is another 200% team that you can actually run if you happen to summon on the Carnival Birdku. You guys summoned during the worldwide download celebration. The Revival Birdku is actually a 200% lead for a powerful comeback, who is also on Bond of Friendship. You're going to see a lot of Gokus on the Bond of Friendship category. So if you were to run powerful comeback, you can throw on all the LRs that you can. We've got Ultra Instinct and Ultra Instinct. And then after this, it's just a matter of just throwing on some type advantages, whatever you've got left over. And then, you know, that just makes do. You're going to have 4 LRs on the team because you're going to have Birdku with UI and then Birdku with the other UI because you're going to have the friend unit. And that pretty much takes care of your rotation. So in terms of 200%, those two have you covered. You could try to assemble the Exchange Goku Gohan, but in terms of team building, it's going to be a little bit tough. I can't think off the top of my head if you actually can do that. You can try if you want. Not that it really matters too much to have everybody 200% because it's not going to be that difficult, I imagine. So you could try this team. We're just going to go over quickly a couple of other team options. For the Bond of Friendship category, though, I should show you, there are only these leads. You've got Tech Pan, GT Trunks, and we've also got the Kale and Caulifla Tech unit. This is probably going to be the most commonly used unit for most of you because you may not have the Pan. This unit, I think, has been around a couple of times, so people should have this unit by now. And then Chilai will be available next week by the time you're watching this, probably a couple, maybe like 5-6 days. But don't summon just for her. So yeah, this is not even relevant. But yeah, it's going to be Kale and Caulifla primarily that you're going to be looking at. So let's just throw on Kale and Caulifla. That's Bond of Friendship. She also leads Rapid Growth. Not that that matters here, but Rapid Growth. Key +3, 130% HP, 170% attack and defense. At that point, just filter out the LRs. Throw on the LRs. So you could throw on all the physical ones in here, even the Chilai, Broly, and Lemo fit. In terms of links, they won't really synergize, but it's type advantage, right? And then, I don't know, throw in whoever else you want, like Prime Battle Goku for some key support. There you go. So that is a great option for you. Other teams you could also build. You could do Universe Survival Saga. So let's do a full match with Universe Survival Saga. You're going to have Blue Kaioken as the lead. Actually, you could probably do Universe Survival Saga with the Kale and Caulifla too, if you're a little smart. You're going to have all Universe 6s, but I don't think that's going to allow you to bring any LRs. Yeah, the only one would be KFC. So if we were to make Blue Kaioken Goku the lead, we could throw on all the LRs in here. So that's 3 LRs, which means every single turn, at least 2 of them are there. You will have the Legendary Power Link active. And then just throw on whoever else you want. The INT Kale does provide support for Universe Survival Saga. Throw her on there. And then anybody else, I don't know, Skinny Boo, it's all up to you. So there's another one. The free-to-play set is actually pretty decent here. There are 2 teams that I am looking forward to running. Earthlings is primarily a free-to-play category anyway. So if we were to go full Earthlings, you could do Krillin as the lead. You could throw on Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu. And then you got Hercule and Boo. So 4 LRs, all pretty decent, especially the Hercule, although type advantage is going to be a problem. So this guy's not going to be as effective. The Krillin will be doing most of the legwork. And then you could throw on the Tien for type advantage, the physical one. You could also bring in the exchange Krillin Vegeta or the Boo and Hercule, whatever you want. Again, it's all up to the LRs to be doing most of the damage. The real trick is going to be finding that Krillin friend unit. But remember, you don't have to have everybody set up to be on that category. If you don't have enough Bond of Friendship characters, then prioritize typing or prioritize survivability, right? If this was an event against like a Saiyan character, you could bring in Tech Caulifla to simply dodge and stall. So you don't have to have every single character on the team to fit the category. So let's just say, for example, you are running this team, which is probably what I'm going to be doing for the free-to-play runs. You're going to have to find a Krillin friend unit, but if you can't find that, your only other option is either going to be Kale and Caulifla or the Tech Pan Dokkan Fest. And if that happens, feel free to run them. You can totally run them. The only thing is you got to be careful not to let them get hit because, you know, they have type disadvantage and they only have half the category lead going into the round. So you're going to have to be a little bit careful, but you can totally still maneuver your way around. It's going to take a little bit of RNG, a little bit of luck, but you know, sometimes that's just the way it has to go for you to get through some of these stages. So free to play is going to be looking pretty good for this one. There's another free to play team that I was actually thinking about running as well. So let me see if I can find that. Just go to Bond of Friendship. Yeah, I was going to do like a Prime Battle Goku as the lead and then throw on all of these LRs. And then I could bring in the Pan as the lead as well. So we've just got a full LR team here. So Legendary Power is going to be catalyzing every single play. Actually, you know, except for the Tech Pan. If we bring in Tech Pan, that will give us the full 170% leader skill. This team should also clean house. I don't imagine it's going to be that tough, but you know what? Maybe with the 90% stat roll, this might be a little bit difficult. We'll try. We'll see what happens. I might do a live stream for it. It's going to be pretty late, but I'll try it. Other teams you could run, last couple ones, I don't want to spend too much time here. You could do Turtle School and Bond of Friendship. Turtle School is a sneaky little category in here. Where the heck is Turtle School? Turtle School right there. If you want to throw on like Heart Virus Goku, you could do like Heart Virus Goku as your lead, and then throw on this guy, throw on Krillin, and then you could throw on Ultra Instinct and Super Saiyan 4. There's a lot of Gokus, so Goku's family also has a great team composition here, so let's also do that. For the Goku's family, you could even run the 180% lead. You don't even have to worry about the 200%. So let's go to Goku's family. Super Saiyan 4 with his EZA makes him a 180% lead for Goku's family. And then boom, you just throw in all the LRs and you're done. Look at that. Easy peasy. Actually, we probably want this guy for type advantage. There you have it, folks. This is going to be a very easy time in terms of team building. Hopefully you guys are able to put some teams together. Again, remember the things that I said. You don't have to have everybody on the category. It should be a relatively smooth run. All that really matters in the end, 33 Dragonstones will be yours. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, do you have your team ready to go for this GT Trio LR EZA? And what is your team that you're going to be running with this unit post EZA? You're going to be running a 200% Bond of Friendship team. Do you have another team that you have in mind to run this guy? Is this unit the key to run any of these certain red zone stages that you've been trying to beat before? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know when to see more of my stuff. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.